Well, hello and welcome to Yo-Yo RZ Gaming. This is Farming Simulator 17, and we're going to do a little let's play on Broxton, which is another map in the UK. You can see Chester and Wrexham on the sign there with a typical British roundabout. I've seen a lot of reviews on this map. Some say it looks a bit too Americanised with the square fields. That doesn't bother me too much. There is one thing that bothers me, but we'll get to that in a bit. But I'm doing this one, I want to solely concentrate on animals and grass. So that's why I'm kind of giving this a subtitle of Classy Grassy on Broxton. And you'll see why I'm going to call it Classy Grassy. And no, I haven't spelt classy wrong, I've spelled it with two A's on purpose. So obviously those of you that know Claas, I'm going to be using Claas tractors, and I've got a bit of a theme going on here as well. So anyway, here's my my house, and there is my house there. Bit of storage in here, there and everywhere, and little garage. So I live here, but I actually are going to be working just over there, looking in the distance. That is going to be our working farm. This is just where we live, with a few shacked out sheds, a little greenhouse there, and of course we've got a little field just over here. Just a barbed wire, I'm going to cut myself. So we've got field 1, and then obviously the other side we have, if we can see over the bush, which we can not, we've got another little piece of allotment here. Another field 5, and I do believe there's field 36, I think it is, over the top there. I'll show you on the map anyway. So this is our house where we live. We have field 1, field 5, field 36, and then this is our main farm down here with all these little dots. This is where all our implements all are, and we've got field 24 as well as 47 and 48, which are grass fields. Now the reason I want to concentrate on animals on this map is because the old sheep here can cross the roads, as well as the cows. So there's a little pathway here that they cross over, and they can stroll across the paths and the roads and things. You have to watch them so you don't run them over. And that is that. Pigs are the pigs, they're just down the bottom here. We will get pigs eventually, but at the moment, as you will find out in a minute when I show you all my tools and vehicles, you will see why we're not going to do pigs for the time being. We are just going to concentrate on just grass, and sheep and cows. Okay, so as you can see, I've got £500,000 in the bank. That is going to be pretty much dollar for initially buying some animals. I don't really want to buy them just at the moment though, because at the moment on this map there is no grass to cut. So you start off with everything all trimmed and everything's looking lovely and everything, so there's nothing to cut, but we can plant. So we've got field 24, I do believe we're going to plant some grass. Now, what do you think? Class? The old green? Now you will notice when we get to a Claas tractor that it's not the right type of green, but hey ho, it's the best I can get. So we've got this green with red wheels, which is kind of like the Claas theme. But this is no ordinary Rumbler van. As you see, if I get in it, you can see, if we open the doors up in the back, we have some fertiliser, we have some seeds, and we have some fuel. And also, if we open up the side doors here, there's our fuel. Okay, so let's shut all the doors up, and as you can see, someone stolen my number plate and just left all the number plate holder, really. But hey ho, never mind. So let's start this up, and we're going to take a trip over the road there, as you see, straight in front of our main farm, and let's have a look at what we have. there's no going to be no cars coming near it, so let's just do it. I know I'm driving on the wrong side of the van for British, but we do get these vans in Britain, so that's why I'm using it. So this is our farm. We just turn into here and we'll have a look around at what we have. And I'll show you what does my head in about this as well. So let's park the van up here. Now we're in Britain, and not all the maps you play on, European or British, they've all got these American cars. Now I don't have no offence against American cars at all. I'm even not playing on American maps. But it'd just be nice to have some Euro cars, you know, like FS17 had like Golfs and Audi A4s, even these little transit vans that are driving around, you know, a bit more of a UK, British, European feel with the vehicles that we have over this side of the pond, as everything on here is pretty much all American looking. Like I say, there's no offence against the American cars, just does it suit a British map or a European map? Anyway, so here's the vehicles that I have a truck from the man Joskin Pack with a front attacher on. So this is just a semi truck, which we will be needing eventually. I've kind of done that in the class colours as well. I left the wheels alone because it did look a bit silly. And here we are with our class tractor. I'm not quite sure how you say Axion. I think it's Axion 870. It's not got a front loader attacher on it, so I can't do any front attaching. We will get one of those eventually. We've got another man truck from the Joskin Pack with a front unloader, but this time this is the hook. And we'll get interested in this in a minute because I'll show you what we've got with some hooks. We have this, which is I do with a telehandler with a modded bucket, which is the universal bucket. Holds 11,000 litres, so that's a huge bucket. This will probably spend most of its time down in the BGA. We won't need it up here until we get some money up, get a tractor. I know we've got the money to buy a tractor, but there we go. So here we have, as you can see, we have a Shell trailer. This is actually full of fuel, I do believe. I think I did fill it up. I do believe it is full of fuel, because that saves us a few pennies. We've got a water tanker, which is empty at the moment, but that's not a major thing. I'm only assuming it's empty because that dial looks empty. The dial on this one is nearly half full, even though I swear it's fully full, but yeah, there we go. So there's our vehicles, these are our tanks. Over here we have our Class lawnmower, which we attach to the old tractor. We've got a Class tipper. We also have, this is kind of one of my favourite fertilisers. It's kind of a mediocre one and it does quite well. Once you've got super huge fields, then you need a bigger one. And we've got a forage wagon, which will pick up all the grass off the floor. In this also Class, we've got a seeder, which is full of seed already. Just through here we have the Jumper plough, which is the smallest one out of the three that comes in the pack. I do believe you can get this on the mud hob as well. And also we've got the in-game Porsche, I think you call that, I'm not sure the model number, yeah, Terrano, which is the in-game cultivator. So we've got the cultivator and plough there. This is another part of the tipper that will go with a hook truck. We'll hook on there, drag it onto the back. That can be filled with whatever, grain, grass. We're not going to do too much grain to begin with because I want this to be fully grass on here. We've got a trailer, the animals. Again, I kind of stuck with the Class theme. It's sad, I know, but You know, we're just doing it. You know, it's a bit of a laugh. I know I could enjoy doing it on this map. Never played. I've had Broxton for quite a long time, but never really done anything significant on it. We've also got an auto loader trailer for bales or pallets. What else do we have? Oh, there is one other thing around here. Let's have a look around here. This is not usable, this is just decoration. This is just a clapped out tractor. Red Lizard. It doesn't work anymore, it's died. But we've got these. So this is the water tanker here. But these are also water as well. Which I'm not... yeah, these are full. So that says it's full. And that one says it's full. I'm not sure how to get water out of it. I don't know if I have to attach this to the hook lorry and get power to it and fill it, or if I can just pull alongside and do it. But as you can see, I've got 50,000 litres of water in that one, and of course I've got 50,000 litres of water in that one. So 200 litres of water there, all free of charge. I've already paid for it. And setting this all up for this Let's Play, because I want to use a lot of money, because I've got to get a tether. There's a few things that you'll find out in a minute. I'll let you know. No, nothing in there. So over here, this one is full of fertiliser, and again 50,000 litres, so this should last a fair old chunk of time. I do have fertiliser already in there, as if you already played this map you will know. It says fertiliser only in this hopper, health and safety. Yeah, so there's fertiliser. Couldn't find any seeds anywhere, so I just bought a stack load of seeds and some reserve fertiliser as well, so we don't want to run out of anything. Okay, and I do believe that fertiliser tank, which is 50,000 litres, costs about £66,000 to fill up. Okay, I do believe that that is everything. So you might have noticed I've got a windrower somewhere. Where's that windrower? Oh yeah, it's next. No, it's not. Where's the windrower? Din, 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 din. It's around here, so there it is. So there's the windrower, and that is everything that I have. That is all the equipment. So you've already noticed that I don't have a tether, so I've got to invest in a tether fairly soon to get some hay. I've got no combine harvester. I only have one tractor, so I might need to buy another little one with a front loader on it, just to maybe scoop up little bits here and there and scoop up the grass in the animal barns. The telehandler over there, I'm going to pretty much use that just in the BGA bunkers so we can get the old silage going. And if we are out and about and we need emergency stuff, you know, say driving all the way back to the farm, I could probably just get this all the way out, and we've got fertiliser, seed and fuel all in the van, in the tranny. Alright, tranny for transit, not tranny for anything else. Right, so first things first, we're going to need to sow some seed into field 24. So let's get in this bad boy, start her up. And so the greens are not too far off. I think that the green that I've got is probably a bit too limey, maybe. It's not a million miles away, is it? So, Classy grass. That's what I'm calling this series, Classy grass on Broxton. I also have like subheaders, subtitles. So you'll soon see that when I hook up to the seeder, it is already full of seed. So I haven't got to worry about that. I don't know if it's filming these fertilising though. Well, I guess we could seed it and fertilise it afterwards, I suppose. And let's just check my options for a minute as well, because when I plant ribbon on, periodic ploughing on, but we've only have fertiliser stakes 1. I don't see the point in having 3 when I'm just doing grass. So we just do it at once. Everything else is all normal here, all off on here. Okie doke. Right, so as you can see, we're full of seed. We do not want wheat though, so if we press Y, we can get grass. There we go. Right, let's flip over to field 24. Which I do believe is somewhere. Do I need to seed anything in 24? I've got to find 24, yeah, I've not even checked it out. Right, where's field 24? It should be right in front of me. Yeah, it looks like it's empty. How do I get in it? Well, I could have got in it from the farm, I suppose. I don't think we can get in it through the bushes. I see a gate over there, so we'll just go through the gate. Yeah, it probably needs fertilising this field, but what I might do is just seed it and then fertilise it afterwards. I think these are automatic gates in here, if I remember rightly. Yes, it is. A bit tight, aren't they? And let's zoom out a little bit so we can see the seeder in action. Let's unfold the bad boy. Now this has another fertiliser option, this seeder. That's why I've only got the first fertiliser state on, because I ain't got to do too much fertilising. Really just get the grass and go. Right, shall we turn it on? Let's lower it. Beautiful. And it's on. So let's do it. There's my mini map. Yeah, you don't really get a full shape of the field on the map, they're just kind of just sections, but they are shaped. It looks like I could have got from it to the farm as well. I know next time. Like I said, it took me ages to get this set up. It's just, you know, getting the stuff, filling it up with fertiliser, filling it up with fuel, getting everything all back to the farm. We will get some animals, but let's get some grass on the go first. You know, I think we have to wait 24 hours, so about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning we should be able to cut some grass. So in that case we're only on speed 1, so let's up the speed so we can probably do it on 30, so I'm only going to see this field. And let's get in there like so, and not very straight, is it? So yeah, I've had this map for a while. I just thought I'll play on it. I didn't know what to play though. I thought, well, and then I thought about just doing grass because I knew it was quite good with the animals. The animals crossing the road and that, and I thought that's would be quite different, so I thought we'd just concentrate on sheep and cows, and all you need for that really is water and grass. And Claasy is one of my favourite tractors in the game, one of my favourite mods, so why not use the class tractors to do grass. Classy grass. It's a bit tight around here, isn't it? I missed up loads of spots, didn't I? I suppose we could just get away with that, couldn't we? I suppose we could just plough the fields as well and might get more grass. I don't know if we do get more grass or not. Not really specialised in the grass. I'm sure it would probably work the same with any other crop, like wheat or barley or canola. So I could possibly plough the 3 fields up by my personal house. And I've got this field and plus 47 and 48, I think it is, or 46 and 47, that grass fields anyway. Let's have a look at the fertilising. didgeridoo. So let's certainly needs a plough. Everything needs ploughing. That's the same as usual on these games. Everything needs ploughing, but not this. So perhaps these two fields just stay like that. It doesn't say if it needs if it's fertilised or not, does it? Okay, well, not to worry at this precise moment in time. We will fertilise it anyway. Get some grass. Oh dear, what happened there? This is a bit of a hill, isn't it? Yeah, a bit of a hill. I think this tractor's nearly 300 horsepower, so it shouldn't struggle too much. Just trying to keep it straight, that's the thing. It's a bit of a not a nightmare, but a challenge. We like a challenge. We normally keep using the same old things. So I'm pretty much doing this in between doing Millhouse Farm, the modern classics. While that's doing all its bits on the video editor and I'm getting it uploaded on YouTube, I thought I might as well not bother with Millhouse. I thought about doing, while I was doing that, I could do another episode to get that ready. It was dead ahead, but then I thought, I could just do something on here, do another map altogether. I'm not having much joy here, am I? It's a bit tight, isn't it? Gate doesn't help, even though we just go straight through the gate like a ghost. Okay, so let's so it's not too big a field, this. Yeah, so Millhouse Farm is my main map. I'm absolutely loving that map. I would actually really recommend it. I've got it at the same time as Sussex Farm as well, and I really want to play on Sussex Farm. I might do that one after Millhouse. And I've had this map for a while. I think it's come out late last year. I really wanted to play it, so I thought, right, let's give this map a go. And I am a big fan of the British map, being British obviously, but like I said, I've got no offence with American maps, I do play them. I like to say Goldcrest Crescent is an American map. Crossroads I played was an American map, up north the Mudhog as well. I used that as my big bud map. Loads of fun on that. Even European maps like the Valley, the Old Farm, that was an awesome map as well. Spectacle Island, not really sure where that's based, but that's an awesome map that is. I had many hours on that. Cleaning up everything before you can do anything it was awesome. I think even that I trimmed all my equipment down. I think I just had the Scorpion and a man truck and a load of log truck trailer. I just did logging, mate, and I had loads of money. I've got everything in the end. I've got combines and everything. But that's what I started off with. It's a bit tight down here to turn around, isn't it? So what I might do here is go around the outside and get a bit more turns a bit too harshly there. Go around, give me a bit more of a border. And the headlands is that I think some people call it, something like Daggering say it's the headboard, but headlands. It's tight up here as well, isn't it? Let's do that, and that gives us a bit of leeway then, doesn't it? Turning around. I know I've missed spots out. I don't worry about it too much. I just get on with it. It's only going to be grass at the end of the day. Just snap those a little bit, so now. Tell you what, let's a bit more controlled here. Right, I'm going to carry on getting this field all seeded, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, just going up the last little bit now. As you can still see, I've missed lots of little bit pieces here and there, but I'll say 99% of it is done. This last bit done. I've missed a big chunk out there, a bit bigger than I would normally. Also, as you might notice, I've slowed down the time a bit because it was getting a bit dark, a bit too early. I didn't want to be finishing the loss off and getting a bit of fertiliser down in the pitch black, because seeing the fertiliser coming hard work, and it's also going to be even more hard work because as I got halfway through the field, the grass was growing, which is what I wanted to do, but it was too quick. So that's that done, so let's turn that off, fold her up, and if we have a look over here, because I was getting a bit worried, it's like, oh, what's going on? I'm about half a field here. Look, that's the field here, look. So all this part here is already grown. So, not really way down there. I like that, that's good. So, yeah, so we're going to do a bit of a fertilise. Let's drop the old seeder off just there for now. I'm going to give a dusting of fertiliser. Let's go and get the fertiliser first. And the fertiliser is full like it was with the seeder as well, so I haven't got to worry about using any of the other, even though I've got 50,000 litres, it's not going to cost me nothing. So I kind of made it a bit easier for myself, at the same time I haven't, and I'm been thinking about getting another tractor, because I wouldn't mind getting the other 3 fields ploughed, just to see if it makes any difference with the grass being ploughed and all that jazz, just like you would with any other crop. So wouldn't mind checking that out. But well, this one's also going to be busy because in the morning I'm going to be hopefully mowing the grass, windrowing it, and then picking it all up with the loading wagon, and that's going to be full on. So I'm not sure if fertilising here is going to do any good or not. We are going to do it anyway. Let's do it from there. Let's lower it down and switch it on and see what happens. Ah, yes, it does. Beautiful. Now, does that make any difference on the map? Oh, I wonder. Yes, it does. Look, it's got blue, and because I've only got one stage on, it's going straight dark blue straight away. Beautiful. Excellent. Right, let's crack on with this bad boy then. And that's made me happy. Yeah, so once we get the other 3 fields all ploughed and get grass grown, and then I'll get this one ploughed. And just see how much grass we get. Because the more grass we get, the more money we can make, the more silage we can make. And I'm also going to use silage to make money. I'm also going to have to spend £100 or so on a tractor. It's going to be another class, obviously, and I'm going to be using that to plough the other 3 fields, while I use this one to mow, windrow, and all that. There's nice, I can see some lines on here as well. Is that getting that other side, or I missed a spot? Let's jump over here. Still missing a spot. So look, it looks like two little lanes there I can see. It's perfect, so I've missed all that bit up there, but it doesn't matter. Not going to be the end of the world. I don't see any lines which I get on the mud side bit there, but I'm happy this can fertilise. I'm just gonna do a whiz round the thing. It's just to go round. Yep, so far I'm liking this map. I know I'm only doing grass, which is you would have thought it's easy and simple, and I suppose to a level it is. I just want to see how much money I can actually make just doing grass, and what you can do with grass, making it into hay, silage, as well as having to use it to, feed the old sheep. And obviously silage the cows will eat. We also need it for the power food as well, but I need a machine to make the power food. So there's another little challenge, but when we go to buy a tractor in a minute, there's going to be night time in a minute, so we're going to be able to do too much. I'm going to get this seeded up, fertilised up, and then I'm going to get another tractor, and we'll check out some prices of this for for the food rations. How much is one of those machines going to cost me? Tedder. And we'll start getting the other fields all ploughed up. Right, this is all looking pretty good. I'm so happy it fertilised. There's a few lines here and there, but like it's in grass. Only. Grass is going to be my money, my bread and butter. Bread and butter. I'm just going to go around in circles like this, and it seems to be going pretty quick. Yeah, I'll wait another up and down, another couple of passes. I should be done with the fertilising on this. And I might speed up time then, because I only slowed it down because I didn't want to get it to too dark before I did this fertilising, because I can see it growing over there, and I thought I'm not going to see it very well. I'm actually impressed at how well I can see the old fertilising, to be honest with you. Very impressed. See, I've missed up lots of spots. So I'm going to make a note of how much grass I can actually get off this field, and then see how much we can actually make once we come around to ploughing it. But I'm just going to grow it for now. And we get another tractor, plough the other 3 fields, so that while that's ploughing away, we'll hire a worker, plough it away, and we'll do all the mowing and windrowing and picking it all up. I haven't got a baler yet. A baler could be quite handy as well. When it comes to balers, I always go for the square ones. I'm not a a big fan of the round ones. I think you've got to keep stopping, letting it out, stopping, letting it out. Because with the square ones you can just keep on going and they will just spit themselves out. Looks like we're going to miss a spot. So let's climb over here and we can just run over a little spot then over there, can't we? It's no biggie. So 9 o'clock in game time. Look at that sunset. I think I said that on Millhouse. I think the sky is not looking too bad. We'll see how it looks when we come out on FS17. And to be honest with you, I'm not even playing this game on its best graphics either, is something what I've noticed. Now I've just had to turn the graphics down a bit just to, you know, for the OBS. Now I've got a reasonable PC. It's not the best in the world. It could be a lot more powerful. It is fairly old now, so I am thinking and looking at updating it. Then it all comes down to money. What will the missus say if I had to say I'll get another PC? Right, so that's that all done. Happy with that. Let's have a look at the old Maparoo. Look at that, that's good. You can see I missed out strips, but it looks pretty good there. Now you can see the shape of your field. Beautiful indeed. Alright, cool. Right, let's what's going on there? Let's get this back to the farm. Now I discovered on Millhouse Farms, I've just done is it episode 6 I think it is, everything closes after 7 o'clock. The shops and some of the sales, I think I just had to go to Sam's Mill to sell some stuff. So luckily he was open. I'm not dumping this, I'll put it back where I found it. So I'm hoping the garage is still open, but I want to get another tractor just to get started with the ploughing. And I also just want to do a bit of a shopping list on a power food building, making the rations, as well as Tedder. Now, Tedder should be easy. I should be able to get one of those fairly soonish. Yeah, that'll do. Not bad parking. I think I took the lorry a little bit there, but hey ho, never mind. Right, so let's jump in the old tranny and let's start her up. Switch the lights on. So this is the tranny, transit, Ford Transit. And let's go to the old shop so we can get another tractor, bring it back to the farm, hook it up to the Jimbo plough, which is the best plough you can ever get. Oh, I have that model. That is the plough, and the must-have plough for me ever. If we come down here a little bit, I don't know if it's here. I don't know if we drove past it. Yeah, this is the crossing here for the cows from this field, where they probably sleep, eat, and drink. So this field where they can just graze. So we're going to have some like free range, if you like. Free range manure. Oh, so let's nothing's coming. And let's get down to the farm. The farm, the shop. And we're going to get another class. So we can get the ploughing going, and then we're going to have a look at some tedders and some maybe other bits that we might need as overtake this bad boy. We're doing 73 miles an hour. I'm not sure that's breaking the speed limit. sure if anything it would be a national speed limit down here of 60. Possibly even 50. Just turn around. Might have to use the follow me mod to get this thing back. Okay, so let's have a look at a class tractor then. Right, I have the Action 800. If I get one of these, 125, let's have a look. We can get attachers, front hydraulic, front loader, yes. Engine setup, I might just leave it at that. For 10 grand for an extra 10 horsepower. Just leave it at 125. Oh, but before we do that, we better check see what the Jimber plough can do. So where's the plough? And the Jimber plough, the small one, 170. Right, okay, so 170. We get another one of these. Lower, I need one. I'd rather one of the front load. What's the biggest engine size you can get on it? 150. I could well do it though. An extra 20 grand. There's a lot of John Doe. Front loader attacher as well. That's 145. I think we're going to have to do it, ain't we? That should be just enough to drag that plough. I know it is 170, but we might do it slowly, but we should be alright. If not, we'll just wait at the 144 grand. Alright, let's have a look at a tedder, because we're going to need a tedder. Well, that's not too bad, is it? We could probably even get maybe this one here for 27,000. Yeah, I don't think we've got any problems really. I'll say 27,000 for the top of the range tedder. Where's the animals? Because we're going to need a mixing wagon. We've got a straw blower. Do you really need a straw blower? I think you just put it in and it goes in, I do believe, but could be wrong. So we've got the Silo King. It's 41 grand, that's not too bad. So we're talking about 60 odd grand, so I can still get these things. Yeah, okay, so about 60 odd grand. Right, let's see our tractor. Let's start her up. Let's press the right button. Switch some lights on. Have a look inside. Yeah, looking pretty good. So this is one of the smaller basic models of Class, I do believe. Was it the Arion, wasn't it? I can't remember rightly. Yeah, the Arion. I'm going to use a follow me mod, but we get the van to follow the tractor because the van goes faster than the tractor. So let's get into the van. Let's just square them up, and then we'll use follow me to get them both back up to the farm. Control F. 20 should do it nicely, and then let's get these back up to the farm. Okay, so let's go for it. So this tractor should just go for it, and the van will just follow. Yeah, van is following, that's good. So we'll get back to the farm. And hopefully by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning we can go hardcore mowing. while this thing's ploughing away. I don't think it's really good for the mowers. Let's have a look at the garage a minute. Oops, the wrong button. Let's have a look at mowers. What does that mower take? It's the class one here. 100 horsepower. Okay, so I could use this one for the mowing and the other one for the ploughing. See, that's what we do. We think about our resources and what we can do. So the mowers take less than a plough. So we could use this, like I was saying, we can use this one for the mowing and the other one for the ploughing, because the other one's got a bit of a beast in that. Juniper plough. It's 170, this is only 150 horsepower. But this has got the front loader attaches on it, which will be very handy indeed. Right, it's decisions. I made a big decision of getting another tractor. I thought, no, I need another tractor. I don't even think about it. I would have got another tractor before out of it. Hey, you got to buy something with the money, I suppose. I can't just give myself 500 grand to crack on with some fields and some sheep and cows. You know, I've got all the fertiliser, no end fertiliser, and a tanker full of fuel. That will soon run out, but never last forever. So the frame rate just dropped right down there at 30 odd. And because I've got too many tools around here, maybe. I can get that to the VGA, that to the handler, so that wouldn't be much of an issue. Let's get out and tell this driver he can go home. It's a female, it's the missus. Okay, she can go home. Just park the van just up the side here for the time being. Turn that indicator off. We'll leave it running because it's not going to be too long. We're going to go home in a minute and have some sleep. And what I'm going to do, let's see this mower. See how it all works, shall we? I might try this one. I had a John Deere one like this and it worked beautifully. Is it not even hooking up? Why is it not hooking up? Am I not even right on it? There we go. So I take it we need to unfold this bad boy. So let's unfold it. Oh, look at that. Now that does look class, doesn't it? That's better than the John Deere one. John Deere does look bulky and hardcore, but this looks really smart. Lower it. Oh yeah. Now if we switch it on. Yeah, look at that, you can even see the little things underneath spinning. Oh wow, that's pretty good, I like that, loving it. Right, we're going to speed up the time, I do believe now, because I can't do anything until the morning. I could get the ploughs going, but we'll leave him there for a minute. Turn the engine off, save a bit of diesel. And I leave that van running. I did leave the van running. Let's get in here and save the electric, turn it all off. And let's fast forward time till the morning. So I'm going to real time. Right, I will see you at 6 AM. Well, morning everyone, here again. A quick night's sleep It's 10 to 6 in the morning and we are ready to rock and roll. So, first things first, I'm going to use the original class truck that I've got to do the ploughing, and this one is going to do some mowing. So I'll get this thing set up ready to go, and I'll call it an episode, and in the next episode we are going to get cracking with it all. So let's go and get our jumper plough. If I was going to use this big ass thing, I would have maybe got a bigger plough to start off with, but hey ho, this one is good enough. It feels a lot gigantic anyway, it's not the end of the world. Right, let's get over to field 1. I think we can go out this way, can't we? There's our water. We need to test out the water tankers as well, so we can get some water in that tanker. Right, let's to field 1, and we'll get ready for the plough for the next episode. So I'll get this set up, just get on the farm ready, which is here. And we'll hire our workers to get these 3 fields done. So that is that one ready. We'll switch it off. Where's the other? There we go, and we'll get this one onto field 24 ready. And we can see how field 24, can we get behind anything? We can, can't we? Let's zoom out a little bit so I can see. There was a gap up here, wasn't there? Yes, so you'll get to know this pretty good. Certainly lose a lot of frame rates around here. We've got too many implements around. I don't know if this is ready to cut yet. Maybe we have to wait till about 8 o'clock, but we'll give it a try. If not, we'll just start on the ploughing. No biggie for me. So let's open her up. Look at that, I like the way it opens, it's really good, isn't it? That is a nifty, I like that, that's wicked, I love it. Let's lower it down, let's start it up. Are we going to cut anything? Oh, we are kind of cutting things, yeah. And come along and windrow that, it'll be no problems. Loving it. Lovely jubbly. I think what we'll do, we'll call this an episode here and we'll come back again and get this all done and ploughed. See you soon.